I didn't ask you one more question that's been in my mind, and it's about Eric Bienemy.
Okay.
And there's a lot of debate about what exactly is his role with the team. Is he qualified? Why isn't his name out more prominently when you look at his resume? Can you give us a quick overview of what you think of Eric? And is this guy going to be a future head coach in the NFL?
I think he will be. The way it built up around Tony Dungy, like why isn't Tony Dungy getting a head coach?
Right. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get it. And I think there's some similarities there, right? We'd always like it to be one thing. I think realistically, it's always a number of things. And, one of them is he doesn't call plays. Well, that's a knock that Doug Peterson overcame. That's a knock that Matt Nagy overcame because they held the same position. And both of them have had relative success. Doug Peterson, ultimate success in winning a championship with the Eagles. So that's not it. But it's part of it, right? It's something, when you have Andy Reid over a guy's shoulder, you wonder how much he can do it. Eric Bieniemy is also more of a yeller. As a coach, more of a fiery leader. He's a running back coach. Less of the kind of, the view of him is that he's less of the cerebral guy. So I think that's worked against him. He's not been great in interviews with our medias. He's gotten better. I can tell you last year, I personally don't think he was ready last year when he went through a number of them because he couldn't handle little Kansas City media. And what we had to do, he didn't handle that well. So I think he's gotten better. I'm sure he interviews better this year. Will interview even better next year. He's been much better at handling the questions he gets from us this year. And then I think the part that people don't really want to talk about is, in his playing days and even in his early coaching days, there's some talk of him maybe being a bit of a wild child off the field, that, he liked to go out and have fun, maybe more fun than you'd like your head coach to be. Now, no problems with the law, no legal issues. But that kind of thing has just come up multiple times when I've talked to people about his days in Colorado. And so has he grown past that? Has he lived that down? Is it overblown? Does it get more overblown because he is an African-American coach? I don't know on that, but I think all of those things, if he were white, I don't think we would be questioning as much why he's not getting the job. But because he's African-American and he has the position that two other successful NFL coaches have had, he's the tip of the spear in this argument. And he should be there. And we should be asking these questions. I don't know that we can definitively say one way or the other as to why he's not getting the job right now. But there's more to it just than him being a black football coach.